But can they take Edward down? Tsunami Slam coming down with the burst damage of Ijume, and Edward will have the immortality actually. I think that's enough to get him out, and Edward does survive, and now he goes back in with a helmet Imakai. Meanwhile, light at the back line with Yue jumping in as Dolmek goes for the base. What is him on force already? Yasuke getting rid of Yue, but Dolmek has to be all over the way. Inoue comes in from RP!
Nino also trying to block it off as Yasuke works on the Lord.
To a point where Alter Ego makes mistakes. And already they're setting up, but look, already Dark Wave coming in. Demon Kai taking down the fracture and all in. But Light coming in for the re-engage. Yue pops in Crimson Beacon, able to get a Lancer Flare. Edward jumps in now with the Brave Spider. It's gonna be Nino in the back line as Edward.
Yue taking a lot of damage, might just go down here.
Alec will take a few shots. Nino with Infinite Pursuit now jumps again. Another jump forward, but now he's caught in a bad place. Has another proc of the Infinite Pursuit. Will be able to go for the jump again and again. Takes a turret.
Not getting that purple means they didn't get too much out of that trade.
Yep, flickers were used, and now we're jumping over Turtle 1.
Nino in the back, going in for Yue. Suzuki is going to be taken very low by Edward. He's going to go for the stun. Glorious Pathway coming down as the turtle was already secured by Demon Cap, but now it's going to be Nino all alone. Crimson Beacon and Lantern Flare picking him up. He's trying to go for the pursuit. Dark Wave by Nino. Jumps over on Edward. Gets another proc, but will be slain by Edward.
Alec has to get out of here with a Tsunami Slam. Looking for the escape.
Alec cannot escape. There will Demon Kite then take it, but now they're going to go for the dive in the bottom lane. Alec flicker in. Tsunami Slam. Fracture come down and all in over on Edward. And it's a pick down below, but look at the response from Aurora Gaming. Glorious Pathway.
Arfi just needs to go home at this point. He's got to get out of here. The BMI, the Blazing Duet.
Canceled out now, the pickup and the throw down back.
Apart, this aggressive against the Alter Ego, but not anymore, because AE, they're willing to fight. A little bit of pressure, Tsunami Slam!
And the lockdown now with Hijime going for the sun as well. Big bonk, Alec gonna be taking it now. Good taunt coming down as Nino rotates and flanks him on the other side. It's in front of Pursuit to take him down as Yasuke goes in with the helmet of Dark Wave from Nino over on Yue with the Crimson Beacon. Gets
For Yasuke.
In the bush, Arfi's gonna try to go for the cancel situation and all in coming down. Arfi blazing duet, Tsunami Slam based on a Purify, and they get the kill on Doming. Onto Arfi, turtle up top though is the response from Aurora.
Force Aurora to stumble, and that's why Aurora's backing off.
Tsunami Slam with the Glorious Pathway again. Yue able to go for the Crimson Beacon, flicker up from Hijime, but it gets picked up and thrown back to the fray as Light goes in with Edward. But Alec is able to sustain. Arfi
into the backside with a Blazing Duet.
That's big bonked on him. Now the fracture coming in from Yasuki to take Domenkai down as Nino continues to jump back and forth. Infernal Pursuit, but now it's Yue to lock him down. He goes for one last one, but Edward cuts him down.
Dance has begun. Alter Ego making their move to conceal from Alec.
You know, walking up, but Edward doing the same thing now with the help of Glorious Pathways. The Tsunami Slam is able to lock Edward down, but now look at the damage on Ijume. It's Edward in the back with Light.
And now Yasuke goes down as well. Alec all on his own.
Nino jumping to the back line now, trying to go for the Infernal Pursuit, but again, it's going to be Domenkai and Yue going for the damage. Domeng doing enough to take Nino down with the help of Yue.
Head-on initiations, but they're able to find resources to take away from Yasuke. Light counter the initiate.
Yep. Now it's going to be the disengage from Nino. He goes for the Dark Wave, landing it onto, but now Edward forcing to fight. That's good. Tsunami Slam to cancel out the last portion of the Raging Slash. Big bomb from Demon Kite, and Edward cuts him down again. He's on a killing spree.
Yasuke still in the jungle, gonna try to lock on.
And in, he got taunted by the Demon and Domeng. 1 and 6. Man is performed. Oh, wait a second. This is a classic Alter Ego move. Whenever the enemy gets a Lord, they go to look for the pickup, but can they take Edward down? Tsunami Slam coming down with the burst damage of Ijume, and Edward will have the immortality actually. I think that's enough to get him out, and Edward does survive, and now he goes back in with a helmet Imakai. Meanwhile, light at the back line with Yue jumping in as Dolmek goes for the base. What is him on force already? Yasuke getting rid of Yue, but Dolmek has to be all over the way. Inoue comes in from RP!
Nino also trying to block it off as Yasuke works on the Lord.
Nino's all alone, now against 4. He's jumping with Infinite Pursuit. He's so tanky, but again, he's constantly jumping in as RP does a lot of damage. Dark Wave coming in from Nino, but Dolmek takes him down.
The minions are cleared, but one more wave against the base.
They're gonna go straight for it. No nonsense. Aurora take game 1.
Surgical and clean. Aurora knows which fights to take, and Alter Ego have met their match. Game 1 goes to the Northern Lights.
Hopefully at this point, some lessons